Now that we've had substitution and we have had elimination, we just need to spend a little bit of time deciding which way would be the best way to solve some equations. And basically, when you're substituting, it's when you can solve for y really easy or x really easy. Doesn't matter which one. So in this case, because this is y equals 5, this would be really handy just to put that 5 right up in there. So we are going to choose substitution. Now, why is that reason? It's because we have that y equals 5. On the next one, we have numbers in front of these. All of these numbers, there's numbers in front of the y's, numbers in front of the x's. We happen to have a negative 5 in front of the y and a positive 5 in front of the y. This would be an extremely easy one to eliminate because all we have to do is add and we are on the roll. So we have elimination because we have that negative 5y and that positive 5y that we can just get a 0 for, and we are the easiest kind of elimination there is. Now, on number 3, we have this y equals. Now, before you can add, you have to have the y, x's over the x's, the y's over the y's. The equal sign has to be over the equal sign, and the number has to be over the number. They have to be in the exact same order. These are in standard form. That's the usual form that we could put them in. This would take a little bit of work to put it in standard form. So we're just going to do this. We're going to just substitute. We're just going to replace that y with negative 3x plus 10. So on this one, we're going to choose substitution because we have y equals. On number 4, again, these are both in standard form. There's the a's, there's the b's, there's the equals, there are the numbers. So this would probably be easier because 2 goes into 4 to just multiply here this whole equation by a negative 2, and we would be able to just add. And it would keep us from having a lot of fractions. So we're going to eliminate on this one because we don't have any x equals or y equals. On the next problem, this one could be either one. We can multiply this equation by positive 4, and when we do that, these 4's would drop out when we add. We could also solve this for y by just subtracting 6x, and we would have y equals 33 minus 6x, and we could replace that right there into this equation. So in this case, you could choose either one. You would choose substitution because the reason substitution would be considered here is because there's no coefficient on the y. Y is just all by itself, and there wouldn't be any fractions to do. Now, this next equation would be a boogaroo to just kind of solve because look at all those humongous numbers. And so I wouldn't try to do this one. Oh, the fractions that would be involved if we tried to substitute here. So we're just going to take this by elimination because it's just too hard to substitute. On the next one, we have 2x and 4x. We have 3y and minus 2y. This one would be possible to substitute, but it wouldn't be nearly as easy as eliminating. And the elimination is because we have that, we don't have an x equals or a y equals. And that is basically how you decide whether you want to substitute or eliminate. Thank you.